What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we're playing in the third game of this one-day international series against South Africa. Now, I was going to talk about the England versus Sri Lanka fourth one-day international, but I actually got my dates completely mixed up. And what a shot to start off with. Pull off the front foot. And I'm sorry, I do have a little bit of a croak in my voice, but I was going to talk about that today. So it hasn't been. I got my times mixed up, got my dates mixed up. Very confusing with being obviously on the other side of the world. And I thought it was going to be like Tuesday midnight, like Wednesday morning. But it turned out that it was actually Wednesday night, Thursday morning here in New Zealand. So complete mix up in the times, but that's alright. We will carry on. We will just move through this here, and I guess just commentate on the game, which we haven't done in a wee while because there isn't really anything else to talk about. So, oh, what a shot. Absolutely creamed to the man at cover. And we won't go and take the run. So, apart from that, that isn't the only cricket that is going on at the moment. I believe either tonight or earlier today is the start of the Caribbean T20 Premier League. So that's very exciting. The biggest party in sport apparently has been called, and it is quite exciting. I'm not sure if you've got the rights here in New Zealand. We have had them for the last couple of years, but it is a quite enjoyable tournament to watch because, as you know, West Indies cricket is just, I guess, the flair and the flamboyancy that they do go and play with. It does just make it fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to watching a few of those games. As I said, if we do have the rights here in New Zealand, I'm not 100% sure. We did have them on a like a free-to-view channel the first year. I think that was 2 years ago possibly. And then last year we did have it on Sky. So hopefully Sky have been able to get the rights again. There are quite a few Kiwis that are playing over there. I know Martin Guptill definitely is. I think Brendan McCullum is too. So there's plenty for us Kiwis to watch. Plenty of good overseas players as well. A lot of people say that it isn't you know, one of, I guess, those top tier T20 leagues like a Big Bash or an Indian Premier League, but I probably disagree. I think it is definitely up there. They don't have all the glitz and glamour names, shall we say, all the big, massive names, but there are still some big players that are going there. Obviously, Brendan McCullum, to secure him is a big coup. And we haven't had strike for freaking ages. We come in now, we're 9 off 6. Warner is 34 off 29. When the hell did that happen? We honestly didn't face a ball for about 3 overs. The 50s, no, I was going to say the 50s come up for the team, but it hasn't. 48 for none off 5.5 overs, and Warner has just gone crazy. That hopefully is going to be a wide. It is a wide, and it will be a re-bowl. Thank you very much, Morne Morkel. That's what we love to see, but oh my god, I can't believe how good Warner's going. 34 off 29. I've hardly had to face a ball. We've only faced 8 so far. And as I said, 50 almost up on the ball. So you can't ask for too much more than that. The spinner is coming on now though, so that could mean, I mean, Warner could start to go even bigger than he has already. He's already hit him for a 6. And we do just need to be careful because that one there was the quicker ball, but it was played very well in the end through the covers. And we are going to pick up our second boundary 4. I think it's our second boundary 4. I'm not too sure. We have been going fairly slowly at the moment. And what I'm going to try and do today, because a lot of people have said in my videos, and it is hard, it is very, very hard for me to do, that I do play a lot through the covers. And I do agree with that. However, it is a shot that I am very familiar with. It's a very high-scoring, high-reward shot for me. And whenever I try and play, you know, like flicks off the pads, or, you know, ramps sometimes, not ramps, maybe guides or cuts, I quite often get out LBW. So I'm trying to do that, just trying to mix it up a little bit and give you guys a bit of everything. But 61 on the board. Warner heading towards his 50 inside the first 10 overs would be absolutely incredible. We couldn't ask for too much more of a start than that. There's a nice wee shot. Flicked off the hips, and we're going to come back for the second. Great running. We move on to 20, and that's been about our average when it has come to one-day cricket so far in this Australian setup. We just haven't really been able to click and go on and make that big score. So maybe today is that day, and hopefully we can go and, as I said, get there. T20 cricket, different story, different kettle of fish. We have been absolutely killing it. Test cricket in one day is where I guess a little bit more patience is required. We have been a little bit more, I wouldn't say suspect, but we have been a little bit more cautious, and I guess our runs haven't really come because of that. But we're off to a good start here today. I mean, if Warner's doing what he's doing, if we go along and just score 50, then, you know, that is going to be more than enough. So, slight change in the field as well. We have seen a man down the ground there. We'll just nudge that down there. Take the easy one, pull it away, and give Warner back the strike, because as I said, he is playing destructively at the moment, to say the least. So, good wee partnership, though, that is forming. Warner has been slowed down just a little bit. You know, you don't want to say too much, because he's still striking at over 100, 42 off 37, but has slowed down considerably compared to what he was at. So, but apart from that, things are going pretty well. We have only faced the 16 balls. We are just nudging it around at the moment, doing little bits and pieces here and there. But, you know, we can't complain. We can't complain with the start we've gone and got this Australian side off to. There's a nice wee... you know, it's not a ramp, it's more of a guide down to third man, and I don't know what the fielder was trying to do there, trying to save something that was an obvious 4. It was always going to be a 4, and we picked that up. So that's another shot that we have kind of, I guess, added to the repertoire. That one there we tried to play a little bit too fine, went straight to, I'm not sure who number 23 is for the South Africans, I think it may be Faf du Plessis, straight to him. It's in and out of the mitts just like that. So we do need to be careful that when we are trying to play that shot that we aren't getting it too fine, because still 2 slips in. It doesn't matter too much if it is fine, because they're not really playing a orthodox first slip. They kind of have a second and a third, possibly even a third and a fourth in there at the moment. So I've just done it again. I think it is du Plessis, because it has 2 names on the back of the shirt. Well, 2 parts. It has a space. But that is the second one. I mean, we are absolutely creaming it to him, don't get me wrong. But he's now gone and dropped 2 in the over. And we've only picked up 4 off this one. So we need to go and get our A into G and start scoring some runs. Warner moving closer and closer. Oh my god, that's the 3rd drop catch off the over. It was the full straight one. It was the Yorker, the low full toss, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go up and over the top. Luckily, it did just go to the man in close, and we were fortunate not to be out caught and bowled. So after the railroad start that we did have, the runs have dried up a little bit. Not too much, but they are starting to dry up a little bit. Remember, we were going at about 8, 8.5 and over. It has now dropped to about 7.5 off the first 10. But we are still going, as I said, at a very good rate. That is a very risky shot. That was almost swinging in, spinning in, I guess just going in through the air. And it is going to trickle eventually to the boundary for another 4, but as I said, a little bit of a risky shot there, and we don't want to be playing those kinds of shots too often. Beautifully worked away. The quicker one, the quicker Yorker on the legs, and it's pumped away. 36 off 25 now, and we are starting to go. I want Warner. I want him to get that 50. I want him to go. I want us to put on a good wee partnership, which is what we have gone and done so far. Warner has moved on to 49. Berhardine coming in to the bowling attack now. And that is exactly what we needed. That's what we've been lacking. Just, I guess, that little bit of finesse to go and get it through. We are going to come back 4-3, and that is very good running to go and pick that up. 90 on the board now, and we're not even 12 overs in. If this was a T20 score, you would be happy with it at this stage of the game. I was going to say, they don't have a man down the ground there, really? I think this is still Berhardine coming in. Oh, that's creamed. Too bad there's a man back there, but that was absolutely smashed. They've moved du Plessis back there. He had 2 drops in the slips. Fair enough. Ship him off to fine leg. You know, that's where you want him. And I think this is, no, it is Berhardine. I was going to say, I thought it was Ryan McLaren, but Warner, in the meantime, he has picked up, oh god, that's timed poorly. Oh, don't run yourself out, Cliffy. Whew. I was going to say, in the meantime, Warner has gone past his 50. He is 54 off 53 now so far. And we are moving along quite nicely, moving towards that 50 as well. But yeah, 14 overs, 102 on the board. And you can't really ask for too much more than that. I'm not sure who this is coming running in, but I think it's time that we do start going, accelerating things along. I think it is actually Morné Morkel. So a little bit of a brave, yeah, it is Morné Morkel. So a brave attempt to go and try and hit him away, as he's just going and putting everything in short. It is the power play. We're still in the power play, so we do want to go and try and make the most of that there. We are just 2 shots away from a 50 as well. I'm not sure if that would be our maiden one-day international 50, but we've got, oh, I was going to say, No, it has gone far enough. I was a bit heart and mouth moment there, sorry, I should say. I was going to say hand and heart, but that doesn't really make sense. Moment as it was up in the air. I thought the fielder may have potentially gone and got back there, but it doesn't matter. We have moved on to 46. We're going to pump that one down the ground, and that is going to be a 50. It's actually a 6. It's not a 4, it's a 6. So we move on to 52. 50 coming up for Cliffy. Strike rate of 160, so you can't ask for too much more than that. Warner did get out of the blocks with a bang, but we have caught him up big time so far. As I said, 52 off 32, and we are definitely going and getting the job done right about now. Sorry, not the required run rate. The current run rate is still above 7.5, so there is still a long way to go. Still 35 overs left in the game, but things are looking good for the Australians to go and set a very good score here. There is another 4, so 14 coming off the over with just the 3 shots. And we can see that wagon wheel that was just up there briefly. It has changed a little bit today. There is a little bit of change compared to usual. Quite often we are just used to seeing more of the stuff through the covers today. We've gone fine, like so. Oh, no, go back. Never. We probably could have made it, actually, because the throw wasn't that good. It wasn't that direct at the stumps, but still, we don't want to undo all the good work that we have gone and done so far. We do just want to keep going, keep trudging along, and hopefully continue on our impressive vein of form that we've picked up in this third one-day international. Where was it in the first one? Because we did really need it. That one there is going to be played down the ground. It is going to be safe, however, though, away from both of those men, falling basically in between them. And Morne Morkel back in now. And I'm expecting some short stuff yet again. So I just need to see where we want to go. I kind of want to play it to the leg side. I was going to say short ball. I'm expecting the short ball. I'm feeling as though that is what Morne Morkel is going to bowl us. I just have a feeling that it is going to be short. I'm premeditating a little bit, which isn't the best. That one there's gone up and through mid-wicket for another 4. So there's another area of the ground that we have scored off today. I think we've played the whole 360 wagon wheel. The only thing we haven't done is played directly in behind us AB de Villiers style. I'm not sure if you... I'm pretty sure you can do it. That there's probably as close as you are going to get, to be honest, to playing directly behind you. A nice wee ramp away down to third man. I don't think they actually have a third man in place. I think it's more of a deep cover more than anything. So you can't cut off that either. Come on, boys. We love it. We are moving towards the 150 partnership. We're on to 71 ourselves, and we can't really ask, as I said, for too much more than this. Ooh, that one there has gone and beaten the inside edge. Lucky not to get something on that and go cannoning back into the stumps. But again, another very profitable over that we have taken off Morne Morkel. And now that we've got the spinner in, boys, this is where I think we can go and start heading to town. Oh, he swept it! Beautiful, Cliffy! I've never played that shot before, boys. I was actually hoping to come down the track, but we've played a little bit of a slog sweep, I guess you would say. Just a little bit, just a hint of a slog sweep. I'm going to try that again. Didn't get the timing on that one. But we have played the 2 sweep shots in the over, so we get the sweeper achievement, shall we say. But, man, that first one, that was beautiful. I can't believe I got that much of it that I did. I don't know. He's dropped it! That is a simple catch. What is going on, South Africa? You have got the dropsies here today, and things are just not going your way. Things are just not working out for you. I don't know what it is, but you completely have the dropsies. Completely and utterly. 146 on the board. Morkel coming back in again. And we're just going to continue. I love that sweep shot. It's amazing. I was trying to... What's advance? Is advance... I thought advance... Is advance R1? Must be R1. Right, we're going to try and advance play this one down the ground. Now that we've improved the repertoire of shots. They don't drop that one though, boys. Oh my goodness. What are innings though? 79 off 46. I believe that is our highest one-day international score. And to come in this third one-day international, which is a little bit of a dead rubber, South Africa are up 2-0 in the series. But it would be nice to get a win on the board and, you know, just, I guess, earn back a little bit of respect, when it comes to the series. So we will simulate through the South African innings, see how they go. They are chasing over 300, which I don't think they are going to go and get. They do get close, but I think only about 290 is what they do end up with. So we do win. As I said, South Africa win the series, but we win the last game, which we're going to take that momentum forward into our next series. Not too sure who that's going to be against, but hopefully we will be the ones lofting the cup up at the end. David Warner, man of the match, 96. Couldn't quite get his 100, but a 79 off 46 for us was a very, very good effort. We can't take that away from us. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter links. That can be found down below in the description. Hope you're having a good week so far. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got a new Rugby Challenge 3 Sevens career mode coming your guys' way. Make sure you do not miss that.